So hi again, this is the second part of the tutorial for Yellow Submarine. So in this version of the song that we're going to play, we're going to add in some extra chords in the verse part of the song. The chorus is going to stay exactly as it is for now, but we're going to make it sound more like basically the original recording of the song. There's actually more chords that are in there. So it goes like this. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of Submarine. So see the way there's lots of extra chords thrown in, and the chord changes are a bit faster, so it's a bit more challenging to play as well, and it'll really practice your fast chord changes. So how are we actually playing this? Well, first of all, there's two extra chords that are thrown in there that we haven't been using so far in this song. So in case you haven't seen them before, they're F and A minor. So F is like that, A minor, that's A minor. So F is played by the index finger on the first fret of the E string, and then the middle finger on the second fret of the G string. That's F. And then A minor is quite similar, it's just the middle finger on the second fret of the G string, and all the other strings are left open. That's A minor. So the way this works, if we think first back to what we were playing originally, we had 4 down strums on each chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, then changed to C, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in D minor we had 1, 2, 3, 4. In G7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this time, for each time we play the 1, 2, 3, we'll play the exact same thing. We'll play those chords, but on the 4 count, so the 4th measure of each one, we're going to add in a different chord. Okay, so for example, in between G7 and C, we're going to throw in an F. So that's on the 4th measure of where you would normally be playing the G7 for a 4th down strum. So it sounds like this. So that's G7, F, C, and then again from C to D minor, we're going to throw in an A minor. So on the 4th count of where you would normally play C, we're going to play A minor instead. So that sounds like this: C, A minor, D minor. So then that carries on the same from where we would normally change from D minor back to G7 again. We're going to throw in an F, so that sounds like this: D minor, F, G7, and finally from G7 back to the last G7 of the loop, back to the first G7 of the loop. We're going to put in a C on the 4th measure. So that's G7, C, G7. So let's play that all the way through, and hopefully you can follow it. So it's G7, F, C, A minor, D minor, F, G7, C, G7, and that's us back to the start again. G7, F, C, A minor, D minor, F, G7. So just play that through a few times. In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us fly in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green. So we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. And then just before it goes into the chorus, it stays on the last G7 for four normal down strums. So that's the only exception, just before you go into the chorus. And then the chorus is the same as before, as it was in the first tutorial. So that's it. And then in the next part we'll show a new strumming pattern that goes well with that.